Question number 1. The symptom or warning risk are called.
Correct. Risk trigger is the right answer. Question number 2. The loss of one's business and revenue. Well done. Property risk is the right choice. Question number 3. Safety data sheets are provided by the. On track. Product manufacture is the correct answer. Question number 4. The two major components of a risk are. You're right. Uncertainty and impact is the correct answer. Question number 5. Another term for risk analysis is dash. You chose risk analysis, and it is correct. Question number 6. What are some risk management devices? Well-reasoned. Auto, health, and life insurance is the correct choice. Question number 7. Risk management according to ISO 31000. Solid response. Coordinated activities to direct and control organizational risks is a valid choice. Question number 8. Generally speaking, a risk is page 49. Valid point. Anything bad that could happen is true. Question number 9. Example of non-financial risk is dash. Perfect. Legal risk is the correct choice. Question number 10. Which is an example of a hazard risk? Nicely done. Tornadoes is a solid answer. Question number 11. We could fail on the SLA TAT measure. Correct response. Effect is the most accurate answer. Question number 12. How to calculate overall risk rating. Smart move. Probability X impact is an accurate answer. Question number 13. Risk management planning starts from. Right again. Create a vision, mission and goals is a valid answer. Question number 14. A common transference device is a. Smart pick. Insurance policy is the correct choice. Question number 15. Interest rate risk is a type of dash. Great thinking. Market risk is the right choice. Question number 16. Things that can pose a risk are dash. Good thinking. Reason is the right answer. Question number 17. People buy insurance because of dash. Right choice. The risk is the best answer. Question number 18. Successful risk management requires. Clear logic. Your choice stakeholder responsibility is sound and 100% true.
Question number 19. What is the best way to manage risk?
Well picked. Hedging is the correct answer.
Question number 20. Risk assessment form is form number.
Bravo for 2 is the answer. Question number 21. Building assets inventory occurs in. Good job. Your answer risk mitigation works well here. Question number 22. Credit card fraud is an example of. Nice selection. Human risk is the correct and valid answer. Question number 23. The COVID-19 pandemic for telecom is. Strong choice. Upside and downside risk is the right answer. Question number 24. Buying insurance is one example of.
Nice work. You chose risk transfer, and it is correct.
Question number 25. Examples of risk mitigation except. Great job. Running a red light is the accurate answer. Question number 26. Risk management standards at telecom. You got it. Your choice ISO 31000 is right. Question number 27. What is the role of a risk manager? Sharp thinking. All of the above is the right choice. Question number 28. Training is a form of risk response. Excellent choice. Reduce likelihood is the right answer. Question number 29. Which of these sports is high risk? Exactly. Rock climbing makes sense and it is right choice. Question number 30. What are the types of risk control? Excellent. Detective risk control, corrective risk control, preventive risk control is a brilliant choice. Question number 31. Risk evaluation. Risk equal to dash J dash. Exactly. Probability of the event, potential severity makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 32. One goal of risk management is to. Well done. Limit losses is the right choice. Question number 33. Define risk according to ISO 31000. Valid point. The effect of uncertainty on objectives is true. Question number 34. How do we approach risk management? Great thinking. Through deliberate or real-time approach is the right choice. Question number 35. How many types of risk are there? Bravo. 2 is the answer. Question number 36. The Agile GREC system consists of. You got it. Your choice: governance, risk, compliance is right. Question number 37. How is the risk value calculated? On track. Possibility X impact is the correct answer. Question number 38. What does CCM and POO stands for? Excellent. Critical control management and priority unwanted events is a brilliant choice. Question number 39. The risk assessment variables are? You chose all true, and it is correct. Question number 40. Some ways to manage risk are dash. Nice work. You chose all of the above, and it is correct. Question number 41. Telkom's 2020 risk maturity score. Solid response. 3 point is a valid choice. Question number 42. Which of these is a market risk? Nice selection. Changes in international tariffs is the correct and valid answer. Question number 43. Below are not the risk-free fi. Well reasoned. High risk is the correct choice. Question number 44. Which is not a compliance risk? Strong choice. Employees do not have knowledge of their assigned tasks is the right answer. Question number 45. Single borrower limit mitigates. Smart pick. Concentration risk is the correct choice. Question number 46. The 2 dimensions of risk are? Sharp thinking. Probability and impact is the right choice. Question number 47. What is the definition of risk? Correct response. Any exposure to potential danger is the most accurate answer. Question number 48. Customized is one part of dash. Great job. Principles of risk management is the accurate answer. Question number 49. Risk control doesn't focus on. Correct. Incomplete risk is the right answer. Question number 50. Enterprise risk management is? Perfect. So 31000 is the correct choice. Question number 51. Stage 1 in risk management is? Smart move. Identify the risks is an accurate answer. Question number 52. The final strategy in risk is. Nicely done. Accept is a solid answer. Question number 53. Risk of pandemic is a dash.
Good job. Your answer, operational risk, works well here.
Question number 54. The risk arises because dash. Clear logic. Your choice there is uncertainty about an event is sound and 100% true. Question number 55. Principle of risk management.
Right choice. Should create value and minimize incident in premises is the best answer.
Question number 56. Risk management acts like an. Right again. Insurance is a valid answer. Question number 57. Downside risk is a term for.
Excellent choice. Eliminate negative risks is the right answer.
Question number 58. Risk management methodology. Good thinking. Define framework, define context organization, risk assessment, risk treatment is the right answer. Question number 59 is the word derailment. Well picked. Event is the correct answer. Question number 60. Risk management is ISO dash. You're right. 31000 is the correct answer. Question number 61. A pure risk is defined as.
Good job. Your answer, an event that offer no opportunity for financial gain, works well here.
Question number 62. Person who owns the policy. On track. Policyholder is the correct answer. Question number 63. Which statement is true?
Excellent choice. Unacceptable risks can be acceptable is the right answer.
Question number 64. What does VAR stand for? Valid point. Value at risk is true. Question number 65. How nasty the injury is? Excellent. Severity is a brilliant choice. Question number 66. PTW is usually used for. You got it. Your choice, all of the above is right. Question number 67. The risk owner is also.
Smart move. Target owner is an accurate answer.
Question number 68. Risk relates to dash. Great thinking. Occurrence of future events is the right choice. Question number 69. Addition of coverage. Clear logic. Your choice endorsement is sound and 100% true. Question number 70. For Luan is a form for. Exactly. Risk management context form makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 71. Substantial risk is.
Well done. Considerable is the right choice.
Question number 72. The chance of loss. Great job. Risk is the accurate answer. Question number 73. Who owns the risk? Smart pick. All true is the correct choice. Question number 74. Types of risk are.
Sharp thinking. Tactical risk, accidental risk is the right choice.
Question number 75. Insurance is dash.
Strong choice. A risk management technique is the right answer.
Question number 76. We are all dash. Well picked. Risk managers is the correct answer. Question number 77. Risk has dash. You're right. Both A and B is the correct answer. Question number 78. What is BCM? You chose business continuity management, and it is correct. Question number 79. A pure risk. Bravo! Offers no opportunity for gain is the answer. Question number 80, the risk is? Right choice. The possibility of danger or bad consequences is the best answer. Question number 81, how you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? Well reasoned. Contact Narayan Changda is the correct choice.